Have you ever felt like your biggest battle wasn't with someone else, but with yourself? It's not the world holding you back. It's you. The war that happens in your mind, the struggle that no one else sees, is often the hardest to fight. It's a battle where your opponent knows all your weaknesses because it's you versus you. You wake up in the morning, and the first person you face is yourself. You stand in front of the mirror, staring at the person reflected back, and in that moment, the questions start. Am I good enough? Can I really do this? That voice in your head is sometimes louder than the world around you. It tells you that you're not smart enough, not talented enough, not capable of achieving what you've set out to do. It's as if every mistake, every flaw, every failure you've ever had is magnified in your own eyes. This is a feeling that many people can relate to. You go through life surrounded by people who see your potential, who encourage you, but somehow you can't see it yourself. You're stuck in this loop of self-doubt, questioning your every decision, paralyzed by the fear of making the wrong choice. Even when everything seems fine on the outside, inside there's this constant battle, a fight to believe in yourself, to push past the doubts and insecurities. There's a moment where you start to question everything. Why can't I move forward? Why does success seem so far away, like it's meant for someone else, not me? This internal struggle begins to affect everything. The way you work, the way you interact with others, even the way you dream. It's like every time you take a step forward, there's something pulling you back, a voice whispering, you're going to fail. When the world goes quiet, the noise in your head gets louder. Every regret, every missed opportunity, every what-if plays over and over like a broken record. You lie awake, wondering where things went wrong, fearing that the future will be just as uncertain as the past. Even though you want to move forward, the weight of your own expectations holds you down. You try again and again, starting with hope, but doubt quickly creeps in. You second-guess yourself, sabotage your own progress, and eventually abandon the goals you once had. It's easy to convince yourself that you weren't good enough to achieve them in the first place. And so life moves on, but you feel stuck. Like you're watching the world from the sidelines, frozen in time, while others race ahead. But what if I told you that this battle, this daily fight with yourself, is where real strength is built? It's not the world outside that needs conquering. It's that voice in your head telling you to give up. The toughest battles aren't fought with others, they're fought with ourselves. And every step forward, no matter how small, is a win. Every time you face that voice and push past it, you grow stronger. Think about the times when you've pushed through your doubts, when you kept going, even when everything in you wanted to quit. That's when real progress happens. It's not about being perfect, it's about showing up, doing the work, and not letting your fears dictate your life. Every time you choose to keep going, even when it's hard, you're proving to yourself that you are capable of more than you think. Discipline is what makes the difference. It's in the small daily choices. The decision to keep going when you're tired, to focus when distractions are calling, to resist the urge to settle for less than what you're capable of. It's easy to give in to the voice telling you to stop, to settle, but pushing past that moment. That's where growth happens. Every time you push through the mental barriers, you build resilience. The more you face the voice that tells you to stop, the quieter it becomes. With each challenge, each setback, each moment of doubt, you have a choice to let it define you or to rise above it. Success isn't just about reaching a goal, it's about how you respond to setbacks, how you handle failure. Will you let it stop you, or will you use it to fuel your next step forward? Every failure is a lesson, and every lesson is an opportunity to grow. There will always be obstacles. Life will throw challenges your way. But every challenge is a chance to prove to yourself that you are stronger than your doubts. It's you versus you, and the only thing standing between you and your dreams is the decision to keep going. At the end of the day, it's not about winning every battle. It's about knowing that you faced it. It's about understanding that each day is a chance to try again, to be a little better, to push a little harder. The journey is where the real growth happens. The battle never really ends, but neither does your ability to rise above it. In the end, it's always you versus you. And with every step forward, every small victory, you're proving to yourself that you can win. The greatest challenge is within, but so is the greatest strength. It's time to stop holding yourself back and start believing that you are capable of greatness. Because the truth is, you are. Every time you push past that inner voice telling you to stop, you're not just making progress, you're reshaping who you are. You're building resilience, the kind that lasts. The hardest part of any journey isn't just starting. It's staying the course when things get tough, when your mind starts convincing you that giving up would be easier. But with every challenge you overcome, no matter how small it seems, you're reinforcing your strength, showing yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. The truth is, the greatest challenge in life isn't what's happening outside of you. It's the battle within. It's learning to silence that self-doubt, quiet the insecurities, and trust that the path you're on is the right one. This challenge may seem relentless at times, but here's what you need to remember. So is your strength. Inside you, there's a well of courage, determination, and potential that's far greater than any of the doubts you carry. But you have to believe in it. You have to trust that each small victory isn't just a fluke. It's a sign of your inner power. It's time to stop holding yourself back. It's time to stop letting fear and self-doubt steal your dreams. You've been underestimating what you're capable of for far too long. Every moment you spend thinking you're not enough, or that you don't have what it takes, is a moment lost to fear. But now it's time to change the story. It's time to believe in yourself. Not just when things are easy, but especially when they're hard. You are capable of greatness. It's not just something you dream about. It's something that's within you waiting to be unleashed, but it starts with belief. It starts with understanding that your greatest enemy is often your own mind, and that you have the power to change that narrative. Each step forward, no matter how small, is proof that you're winning the battle. It's time to stop doubting, stop hesitating, and start living like the person you were meant to be. Because the truth is, you are enough. You are capable of reaching your dreams. And with every step, you're moving closer to becoming the best version of yourself. All it takes is believing that you can. And once you do, the world is yours.